Alright, group 2, message 2. Yeah, I'm doing things just a little differently here. Anymore, I need one of these big ass torch lighters to get my Palo Santo going. But these are timeless reads. Taking a couple of deep breaths into and dropping into our heart center. Let's cleanse this from group 1's messages. Deep breath in through the nose, down into the belly, and we hold it, and then we release all the worries and anxieties of the day, dropping into our heart center. One more breath. With this one, we're imagining that white light going into our heart center, or wherever you feel like you need the white light to go. Deep breath in through the nose and hold for as long as you feel, or as little as you feel, and then releasing again. And you can do that a third time if you would like. Thank you, Ascended Masters and or ancient ancestors and passed on loved ones, for helping guide us with the messages that they need to know or see or hear right now. Messages from the highest truth and good for your highest truth and good. I need to share my TikTok on the Facebook. I will after I get this read done and published. But they were talking about positive affirmations also. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. So there's been a chapter that closed in your life and there's more, you know, and this could have been a really harsh chapter that closed for you, an ending that came shockingly quickly out of nowhere. You didn't see it coming. What else does the messages for group 2 have from their ascended masters and or ancestors? This could have been a chapter on a financial struggle, because now we have debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Also, you could have been reaping some karma in that cycle as well. On the bottom of the deck, I have do some research. So if you're drawn to group 1, or I'm sorry, message 1, video 1, you might want to watch that one too. Maybe you've already seen it because they've got a lot of cards about research and books and new job and career. If you are not part of the Facebook group, you should totally check it out. All my stuff is usually posted on it from other TikTok and YouTube are my other platforms that I use. I kind of slacked off on my Instagram and a few others, but autumn, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. So whatever ended, definitely making room for a new beginning for you. Message 2 on the bottom of the deck. Again, I have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. You don't need to cut the deck as well. Oh, look. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. This could have something to do with the ending, the situation ending also. I'm sorry if you had a miscarriage. I'm really sorry for that, or if you lost a child. My deepest and heartfelt condolences to you. I'm sending you so much light and healing, warmth. But also, if this is not you, we've got lots of women with butter wings here. Transformation, okay? Transformation. You've got the power. Exactly. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. And by your abilities, also, positive affirmations are coming to mind about the situation that ended, and maybe you're having a hard time coming out of it and struggling with some things. So you guys, I'm getting using different decks for this is just whatever I'm drawn to, okay? So message video 1 had similar meaning message, similar energy, but we use different decks. Also, you might be purging as well. Since that pregnancy card came out, you might feel like you could potentially be pregnant, or maybe you've had your tubes tied or something, but you're having all those symptoms, but you've taken a test and it's negative and they can't really find anything that's going on with you. You are releasing. So we release our old emotions and old habits and that sort of thing through What's that word called? Spirit, can you help me out? Excreting. Thank you. They're always so quick to work. Excreting things out, you know, crying. I know whenever I'm having a third eye activation or upgrade, I get like a lot of sinus and allergy stuff. Some people might say, no, that's just because you live in Oklahoma. No, that's just part of it. The allergies where you're at helps it because it needs to cleanse out, okay? So you might be purging, you might have upset stomach, diarrhea. You might be really just not really eating a whole lot, not feeling like anything sounds good. Or you might be really drawn to smoothies and cleansing and juices. So what you're doing is you're ridding yourself of old things, and it's coming out in leaving your body in certain forms or ways, and you're making room for new positive energy within your vessel. Your light body is activating. Your DNA codes are upgrading. You might have been really craving the sun on your skin as well. Bottom of the deck I have step out of your comfort zone, and I just have, this is North Node, so you might want to look up your North Node on your birth chart or review some things on your North Node. You might already be very aware of what your North Node is, but I guarantee there might be some new information that you're going to come across that you're like, oh shit, that makes sense right now, what's happening. Show the world the real you. Step out of your comfort zone. Let's see what these other two are. Your dreams need a practical plan, and confidence is your key to success. So this is going under debt paid off, so more of a practical plan. Also, usually I get the book meaning for this. A personal issue reaches resolution. Believe in the impossible, and communication is fucking key. Also, that communication card, group 1. Yeah, you guys definitely need to go back and watch group 1 because there were a card came out. Actually, let me see if I still have it here. Yeah, this card came out. You see the two faces? Lots of Gemini energy there, but you don't have to be, okay? Let's get back here. I'm a little discombobulated now. Let's drop back down in our heart center, Sarah. Get out of your head. I'm going to drink some water here. If you guys got water handy, maybe you want to drink with me. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to do a solar plexus cleansing, okay? So we're going to do that again, and what you're going to do with me is, if you want to focus on this stone, this is Tiger's Eye. It helps with personal power and confidence. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths into the solar plexus, which is right below your rib cage, or in the middle of your rib cage, right below your heart and your sternum, okay? And as we inhale, we're going to envision white light going into that area and just soaking up all the trash, all the gunk, the stickiness that's within it, okay? And then as we exhale, you can imagine, and you might even see it in your mind's eye, gray air coming out. You're releasing all of that trash. Are you ready? You're ready. All right. Deep breath in through the nose. And releasing. And you can pause. When you inhale, you can pause and hold it if you feel guided to do so. And after you exhale, you can also hold it with no breath in if you feel guided to do so. There is no wrong way for you guys to do this, okay? Even maybe you're not even seeing white light. Maybe it's bright yellow light or sunlight. Maybe you're envisioning the sun rays to come in, because you can do that. You can use the sun's rays for healing. You can stare at the sky for your throat chakra. You can stare at the trees for your green heart chakra. You know, you can focus on dirt, or put your hands on the ground and in the dirt, or your feet in the dirt for your root chakra. Another deep breath in into that solar plexus, washing away all of the insecurity and self-doubt. Releasing it across all time and space. One more with the intention that you are soaking up the healing light And it's going to get down in there really good from previous past lives and conditioned things through generational and ancestral patterns as well that you have stitched into that vessel part of you, okay? In through the nose and holding, out through the mouth. And so it is. I am an empowered individual. I have confidence within myself. I trust myself. I do not make wrong choices. Everything I do is the right thing for me. Of course, besides being mindful, they're not saying this is not condoning bad behavior or bad vices or habits, okay? They're not saying go chug a keg of beer now, okay? Be mindful of what you're putting in your body, okay? This is going to help you. Confidence is your key because you're needing to show the world the real you, and this is causing you to step out of your comfort zone immensely. And they're like, okay, Sarah, you're going to have to start helping these ladies because some of them just don't, they're just not really big on remembering they're not really big on remembering. Well, they, and they're not holding it against you that you can't remember to cleanse the chakra or cleanse your auric field. And it's hard to remember that you have a team around you waiting to help. And I know, and I even forget because I get stuck in my head a lot of days. I'm not fucking perfect, and I never said I was about this stuff. I'm just trying to share with you because this is the only way I know is what worked for me. But what worked for me might not work for other people, and that's why I would like to really emphasize you following your own tuition and trusting yourself on where it's leading you whenever these things arise. You might be finding yourself wearing the color green and don't even realize it. You're working on your heart chakra. You wear red. Your higher self is guiding you to work on your root chakra, but I almost said crown chakra. But anyways, look, North Node. Honor your soul's purpose. Whale sounds, whale. And this is part of your journey is getting the confidence within yourself to really be open. Maybe okay, I'm a 40-year-old lady. I almost said 40-year-old virgin. I am not a virgin, okay? But anyways, well, my inner teenager is, though. She's, and she comes out. She likes to play, and she gets raunchy too. Her mind's in the gutter sometimes. Immature, immaturity at play. And that's okay to let that come out and fucking play. Don't down yourself for that, okay? Let it come out. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna start having a whole lot of fun. Message 2. Anything else here? Let's see. Anything else for... Oh, yeah, look. Lighten up and not taking things so seriously. This message came through with video 1 was that your spirit team is not as serious as you think they are. You're thinking, oh, I better mind my P's and Q's. Now, don't get me wrong. They do like respect. They like decorum, manners, please and thank you, as do I. But they're saying, it's okay to lighten up. And I guess maybe that's why I was talking about the inner teenager, inner child come out and play. This is a part of you. Your inner child is a part of you. It's a part of your soul. And you could be healing aspects of a previous lifetime also for your inner child, which I'm really excited to get into the past lives. Imagination, yes. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Do what you love. Do what you love. If you're curious about your dreams need a practical plan, you can Google the book meaning to this oracle card. Okay, I don't have the book out right now. What else do we need? Message video 2 to know. Don't discount any info that's coming to you also intuitively. So we have the seal, the whale, so that's a lot of water energy, and then we have the hummingbird with this air energy here. I used to say whenever I see birds flying through the sky, I'd feel like, look at that bird swimming through the sky. Look at that fish flying through the ocean. What else do we let them know? In the fall season, everything comes together. Man, that flipped over really quick. In the fall season, look. As I'm reading this, this card is the same colors as this one. Look, grounding yourself. They will connect with you in nature as well. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Also, like, I go outside a lot, but I will lay on my back porch and let the sun soak up some sun rays into my solar plexus. But if I'm just sitting on my porch and not putting my physical body on the earth, you're not rooting yourself, okay? So the need to get out on the ground. And if you're worried about getting dirty, maybe you should release that worry. But anyways, that's okay. Put a towel down or something. I don't know. That saying, God made dirt, dirt don't hurt, came to mind. And if you're in a place where it's hard for you to get out in the yard, you know, some people don't really have yards, go find a park. Go find a park or find a tree. You can just put your hands on the tree and just take a few of those deep breaths that I was talking about, imagining roots coming down from your feet into the ground. Let's do that right now. Why not? Okay? And, you know, there's a reason why the bottoms of our feet are called our soles. And essentially, that's where our root chakra is, because that's the part that pitter-patters over Mother Earth, right? So imagining that roots are coming down, much like these, and going down as far, far, far into Mother Earth, going through all the different layers of the soil and the rocks, the sediment, even some moisture you might bypass, or even some glowing nuggets. And our roots are going to go all the way into her core and wrap around her, and you might even know whenever that happens. You might hear a clicking, you might feel a clicking, you might feel sensations in your other chakras or in certain parts of your body, tugging on the hips also, maybe something in your rear end, some tingling in your lower back. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and your soul. Yeah, getting outside and breathing into her. And also breathing into her, you can imagine if you want to stand next to a tree and put your hands on the tree or even hug the tree. I know people are like, oh, people are going to think I'm crazy. You still fear judgment from others, and that's okay. You're working through it, okay? But anyways, as you breathe in, you take a breath in. After you root yourself, you can imagine her golden healing energy coming up your roots and traveling up through the centers of the soles of your feet, up your legs, and into the red ball at the base of your spine or in the bottom of your tailbone. And then as you exhale, you can release it up into the leaves or the wind. Release anything that's trashing you. Also, you can release your fears, worries, anxieties into her, and she will transmute it for you, okay? It's the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the spirit, universe, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So you might find yourself, you might be surviving solely on your breath work and water. And that's possible because we're organic, and just like these trees, we're just like them. We need water, we need to be grounded, we need clearing, we need sunlight, the oxygen, hope. This one came out as well, and this one came out also in group 1, you guys. These are really all tying together, and that's okay because you guys are a collective. Being drawn to get another card from here, so let's see. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Maybe that has to do with something on this situation, but what kind of signs can they look forward to, you guys, ancestors, for message 2? What kind of signs are you going to be sending them? Something at night. You're going to be feeling this at night, okay? Owls. Good advice from a wise person. maybe since I put this over, your dreams need a practical plan. Maybe you're needing to run your plans across somebody, and so maybe they might have a different perspective that will help you. Changes in your life. So they're helping to bring changes in your life. These changes are happening for you, not to you. Opportunity or windfall. And you might start seeing rabbits or carrots or horses also. And then of course we have the hummingbird, the whale, and the seal. Feathers as well. Or just the color orange or yellow in general. Success in all that you do. On the bottom of the deck, a haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So that was a karmic situation, okay? I'm sorry. But you know, what goes around comes around. But this is going to help ignite your great passion. Oh, look, in the Beatles, good fortune. Good fortune, opportunities or windfalls. Yes. Yes. Okay. Unifying messages for message 2. Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. The lilies. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Don't let it stop you. Step out of your comfort zone. And maybe you could practice. Maybe you want to do TikToks more or read cards. Practice. That's what I did. I had to practice, and I just got comfortable even turning the video on, because you don't have to post it. You can put a bunch of stuff in your drafts. Peace and harmony. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So I know whatever you guys have gone through could be through the ringer, but we have to find graciousness within it. We have to find gratitude. We have to be grateful for it. This is part of our evolution and our soul's growth. Thank you for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Thank you for helping me see everything in a harmonious light. And count your blessings. Exactly. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. Also, they're bringing you blessings. Your ancestors are trying to give you some generational wealth. Okay? And Archangel Michael. You are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow this miracle to happen. You guys, it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. Just ask them, open me to your wills, release me from my attachments, surprise and delight me with your plans. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. All right, guys, like I said, if you haven't already, check out my TikTok and the Facebook group. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated if you've gotten this far in this video to message, okay? Make sure you're connecting to your breath and you're not letting everything center in that solar plexus, because I notice whenever I get anxious, my breath only hits that spot. That's why we get so much tension built up in our solar plexus, is because we're not allowing it. We're not being mindful of the breathing process, okay? Love and light.